Welcome guys. In this video, we're going to go through scraping all of the Hudson's Bay site, the sales section anyway, to find the products that are the most discounted off to see which products are the best to resell. So in this video, I'm just going to be going line by line, basically creating a web scraper for the website. Now I have the actual code here that I'm going to link with this video so you can download it right there. But I'm also going to be just coding it line by line so you can see, just in case you need a reminder, if you did my other course previously in the past, maybe a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, maybe need a reminder on how to do things. So I'm just going to do it line by line again. So the first thing that we always have to do is import our libraries. So I'm just going to copy these four that we need. Now simply, we just need Selenium. So from Selenium, import the WebDriver. We obviously need Beautiful Soup. From BS4, import Beautiful Soup. Import time and import pandas as PD. Then what we need to do is get our WebDriver, because what we want to do is we want to see the page while we're web scraping it so we can know exactly what we're web scraping. And then finally, it's the site. And then it would be just the driver.get. We want the Hudson's Bay site. So we're simply going to go here to Hudson's Bay. This is their sales section site. So again, just go to Hudson's Bay Women. Copy the URL here, paste it in here, and let's just run all this. And as you can see, we have it just pop up here. Perfect. So now, like I said in the previous video, this site is in infinite web scrolling until it actually hits pagination. So basically, as you see here, we need to create a web scraper that keeps scrolling down this site until it reaches the pagination part. So we keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling until we hit this. So now there's actually a very simple code that does this. And again, just to save time, I'm not going to code it out fully myself. I'll code out all the web scraping stuff, but this is just for infinite scrolling. We just want to copy this. And I'll go through this line by line so you can see exactly what it is. So basically for this, let me go over this line first. So this line right here, last equals driver.execute underscore script, return document.body. So what this variable is doing, this last variable, is it's going to return the scroll height. So wherever this cursor is here, it's returning the height of that. And then what we're going to ask it to do is we're going to ask the driver to execute this script where it's going to scroll all the way down to the very bottom here. Okay, so it's going to scroll all the way down there. So for example, if I just bring this up here, as you're going to see, I'm going to run this last one right here. This is the height. We want to execute it. It's going to go all the way down. As you see, it's now down there. And then, actually, let me increase the size a little bit just so you can see it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to ask it to find the height again. So basically what's going to happen is if the height of last is the same as new, it means we couldn't scroll anymore. So the pagination is done. So we stop the scrolling. And that's what we just have these for here. So we have a counter here. So a counter equals 0. This is a while loop that keeps occurring. It's going to get the height. It's going to then go all the way to the bottom. It's then going to get the height again. And if the height is the same at any point between last and new, we're going to make counter equals 1, which stops this entire loop. So, for example, if we go to the second page here, I'm just going to run this entire thing and you're going to see how it works. So we'll just keep running this. And if you see here, it's going to keep going down and down. The reason there's a time.sleep7 here, so basically this makes the code stop for 7 seconds. It's just because we're waiting for the scrolling to happen. So you see here, it takes a kind of while for the site just to load up and do that. Just load more products in. So that's why we have the sleep there at 7. Usually it's around 2 or 3, but 7 was a good mark for this. And this is just going to keep going until it reaches the very bottom to where it can't scroll no more. So I'll just let that keep going. Just let that keep going, keep going, keep going. And this site is actually I would say this is a medium site to scrape, medium difficulty. because it does have this and then goes into that pagination part. And then as you see here, it can't scroll no more, and that's when it's going to stop. Okay, just wait. There we go. Okay, so now that we have that, let's actually get into web scraping. So first, we need to do the soup method. So we have soup here. This gets us the HTML of the entire page. Okay, so you always need this. And then what we want to do is we want to go through all these boxes. So we want to find the HTML that corresponds to each box here. So we're going to open it up, right click, press inspect. And then we're going to go over here, click on one of these boxes. And again, the easy way to find all the boxes is just to kind of close these. And here we go. Like, see all these? Actually, can I increase this? Seems like I can, unfortunately. But you're going to see this here. So these would correspond to all the boxes. So this is where we're going to find. This is the class. It's in a div. So we're going to copy the class right here. And we're going to go boxes equals soup.findAll. Hopefully you remember this. Class underscore equaling the class here. And then all we're going to do is put the length of boxes to see how many we have on the page. So when we run these 3 lines, let's let that go. Okay, so we acquired 96. There's 96 products on this page. So now what we want to do is create a data frame with everything that we want to get. So we'll do df equals pd.dataframe. There we go. And so the things we want to find are the link. We want to find the link. We want to find the name of the product. We want to find the company that made it. Actually, we'll do brand, the brand that made it. And then we want to do sale price, right? And then we want to do full price. I believe that's all that we want to get right now. So now that we have that, now we want to go through each of the boxes to get all the product. So we're going to do for I in boxes, and then we want to get each of these here. So let's get the link first. So link would equal, so we want to find the link to each product. So simply click on the product here. And if we see here, it's in the A tag. And I don't think there's any other A tag here. This is probably the only link. So we can just do .findA.getHref. Okay. So we're going to do I.find, again, A.getHref. This will get the href. Remember, href typically always associates with the link here. We have the href there. Hopefully you can see that. And then just to make sure that we're actually returning something, we're just going to put a break here. Run these. Actually, let's run the data frame first. And if you see here for link, we did get the link. So that works. So next, we're going to get the name. So name would then equal. And for the name right here is, I think it's whatever this is, City Chic. That's the name of this one anyway. So to get the name, we got to find we got to see the class or something about it. So City Chic right here, it looks like it's in an H2 tag. So I think we could just find H2. That may be good enough, or the hover big content that corresponds to everything, color switches. So the H2 tag may be it. Yeah, so, oh wait, here we go. Adobe Launch brand, class, product brand, Adobe Launch. Let's see if it's the same for this one over here. Product brand, Adobe Launch brand. Okay, that works then. So then what we're going to do is it's in an A with a class tag. So we'll do I.find A class underscore equals that. And then again, we want to get the text, so we'll do dot text. And again, just to make sure, run that one line. We can see it couldn't find the text. Oh, because of this. Close that. And then it should be good, right? Yep, we already get the name. Perfect. So we got the name. And then next, let's get the brand. So brand would that equal, go back here. No, I don't want the discount. Go away. For this, the brand is this, or it's not really the brand, it's actually what it is. Okay, so I guess maybe we'll change that to product, but for this, we can have H3. It just looks like it's under class link, I guess, right? Is it the same here? Class link. Yeah. Okay, we can do that then. That's fine. We should still be able to get it. So I.find a class underscore equals length. Again, just remove that ending there. I know it's here as well, but when we're using an LXML parser, it actually removes those extra spaces. So then we'll do .text. And do we get the brand when it's actually not the brand? Looks like we did brand. Yeah. So we'll actually just do product or category. I guess product for what it is. So we'll change this to product. Okay. And then the next two now, the most important two is the sale price and full price. So for the sale price, let's get the sale price here. 208. We can see it's under this formatted sale price. So I'm just going to copy that. And it's in a span tag as well. Okay. So we'll do I.find span with class underscore equaling that, the class. Again, get the .text. Let's make sure that we're getting the sale price. 64.50. It's getting the first one here, which is good. Actually, this one doesn't have, that's interesting. This one actually doesn't have a price here. Interesting. So there's going to be an error when we actually run it and try to get the other price. So we're going to have to fix that. But for this one, this is formatted price. So then if we do full price, price equals I.find. What was this in? Yeah, was this in the span? It wasn't a span. Span class underscore equaling that price, and then just do .text. So now we should have all of it. So actually, I'm not quite sure if we do, because this one unfortunately doesn't have it. So let's do the next one, just so I can make sure. So we'll run all that. And then 208, 208. So it's actually getting the same price. So we got to change something here. So what I think it's doing is, I think this one, we have to do find all one. Because I think formatted price is also in the sale price section here. So if we do this, I think we'll be good. And we are. Okay. Just as that happens, if it's like getting the same, just switch it to 1, get the one after, and you may get the full thing. So this worked. So now what we want to do is add these all back to the data frame. So df.append. We'll just copy all this. Boom. Paste it here. Replace with all of these. Link. Name. And you see, guys, look how long it takes to create a web scraper. It really didn't take me that long. And again, you can use this whenever now. Right? If you were a reseller, you would have to continuously do this manually to find these prices, and it would take so long. It's ridiculous. But here we go. And then just at the end here, you want to put ignore underscore index equals true. Okay. So at the very end, we just append all of it. And there we go. Brand. Yeah, we got to reduce. We got to change that. Okay. So now what we're going to do is, in case there's any errors, and then maybe errors due to not us, but because of the site, because there's inconsistencies in the site, we're just going to pass it. So now let's see how many we got out of the 96 in the data frame. So we actually got 97, which is great. Look at that. Where we got all of them with their discounted price. Some of them, unfortunately, are the same here. Because again, it might be like the one up top. but most of these are different prices. Okay, perfect. So now we're basically done. What we now have to do is just make it automatic, right? Automate it. So what we want to do is now actually put the DF, building the data frame up here. And then what we're going to do now is we want all of this to be under one thing, but also at the end here, we want this to go to the next page, right? To now get the next page products, scrape those products. So now we want to keep pressing this button or getting this HTML. So if we see here the area label, we'll use the area label here. So if we do next underscore page equals, we'll do soup.find. It was in the, I think it was in a div. It's in A class. So A, and then we want area label. Remember, whenever it's not class, you have to do it like this whenever the text is like yellow here. And then it's next. So we can do this, semicolon, next. And then we just do .get href to get the link. And then we just simply do driver.get next underscore page. Right. Perfect. Yep, that worked. And then we're also going to put a sleep here. We'll sleep at 5, just so it gets enough time for the entire page to load. And that's basically it. Simply what we're going to be doing is we'll put a while true statement up here. So this just keeps going and going and going. Okay. So now if we didn't do anything wrong, this should just keep going until it scrapes like enough products. So let me just run it so you guys can see it. All right. So it's looking good. I'm going to close this. And yeah, actually I'll start at the next page. Actually start on the first page again. And then I'm going to run the code here. Okay. All right. So let's go here. Okay, we'll run it from here. And let's pray this works. Okay. So it's going to keep just scrolling down, loading up all the new products. And again, just doing this is going to take a while, unfortunately. So it's probably going to keep going like 4 or 5 more times until we reach at the very end. And then it's going to scrape all the products on the page. It seems like there's over 90 on each page. So we're going to do that. And I'll just like keep going for a bit. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah. And it's probably feeling like forever for you guys. It's feeling forever for me. Unfortunately, if the page load up faster, we can do this so quick. It's literally just Hudson's Bay. We can't do anything about that. But this is it. Okay, so perfect. We're at the very end here. Now it should scrape all the products on the page and now go to the next page. So we'll wait for it. Wait for it. Come on, go to the next page. Go to the next page. Take your time. And there we go. It's loading up the next page right now. So I'm going to let this run for a bit. And I'm going to try to get, hopefully I can get over like 100, 1,000, 2,000, maybe 3,000 products. I'm just going to let it go until I feel like it, because it's going to take forever to go through all 174. And again, you could do it. If you let it go through a couple hours, it'll get through all 174 and you'll get 16,000 products. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let it go for a bit and then we'll come back and look at the results. Okay. So that should happen seamlessly just in a couple seconds. And we're back. So now our code is done. I stopped it. And in the end, we were able to get over 3,000 products. We were able to scrape over 3,000. If I click here, you're going to see we have their link, name, product, sale price, and full price for a bunch. So now what we need to do is we need to clean the data frame. And I already written the code down here because this video is already kind of long enough. So if you want to copy my code here, again, this code is going to be a downloadable resource that you can download with this lecture. So you can just copy it from there or just stop the video real quick, write it out and then run it. But yeah, so I'm just going to clean the data frame a little bit. So first of all, this function right here is going to remove the $sign and commas. I'm just going to increase the size here. The $sign and commas from the numbers, because we need to have them as strings as not strings, but floats. So then we can do the discount percentages. So if we run these real quick, again, for the sale price and full price, we'll see here, I put this in a different data frame, DF2. There we go. We have them as actual numbers now, not strings. And then to get the discount percentage, you just do the full price minus the sale price divided by the full price times 100. We'll run that. And then we'll also run this because we have to add this to in front of every link to get the full complete link. Okay? And now everything should be good here. As you see over here, we have the discount percentages. And now to find the product that has the most discount off on the Hudson's Bay site, and for the products that we got, you just press this column right here, press it again, and there we go. This item right here is 89% off. Its full price is at 84 bucks, and its sales price at $9. That's a pretty significant, decrease in price right there. Now to see the product, all we do is copy this link, go over here to the Google, paste the link in, and let's make sure we got the right link to the right product. As we see here, it even says right here, it's $84. The sale price is now $9, 89% off. So our data that we got is correct. So that's pretty incredible, right? It's like this product is this product was $84, now it's $9. So what you can do is literally buy this product, sell it for $20, and you'll make a profit of $10, which is incredible. Actually, no, sorry. Yeah, sell it for 20 bucks, buy it for 9, and yeah, you'll make a profit of 11 bucks. And again, there's a ton of other products here that you can also sell. There's a ton here that are like 76% off, 75, 72, 70. Right, let's check out this one. Why not? Let's just put this in another tab right here. Right, these are 85. These were $85. Now they're only 20 bucks, and they're leggings, which sell extremely good on like eBay and all these other sites. Right, so these were massively cut in price, and these would probably be honestly easy to resell. Okay, guys, but that's it. That's how we find the most discounted products off a site, how to scrape it, and for what to do. In the next video, we'll go over how to find people to actually sell these products to, okay? And how you can actually sell these products without even touching them or being in possession of them at all. Okay, guys, so make sure you watch that video, which is the next one, and I'll see you then.